Hello!
Hi, we're the Doomsmen.
And we are your hosts today for a fun evening of Crusader Kings 2.
Historical Immersion project. It's a fun mod that takes the already ludicrously detailed Crusader Kings 2 and makes it even crazier. Of course, that's catnip for us history nerds.
Ludicrously detailed for vanilla CK2 is kind of pushing it, though.
But it is. If you came to CK2 without knowing how it worked, without having a background in medieval dynastic dynamics,
Okay,
or...
but who does that?
I don't know. I mean, even I struggle with EU4.
Yeah, but that's because you just have never played it. So, to give you all a clue as to us, as we mentioned previously, we are the Doomsmen. We decided recently, since we spend all of our time playing video games and nattering at each other, we might as well do that for an audience. So here we are.
At least a theoretical audience.
A theoretical audience.
All of you theoretical viewers out there, hi.
Yeah. So, we're gonna play some games. We're gonna do some fun stuff. It's gonna be a great big old party. But first we have to decide what country we're gonna play.
Or even what start date we're going to use, because this is nothing but lies.
Yeah, Vikings.
No, these start dates are on this page is nothing but lies. There's oodles of them.
Yeah, but it's still more fun this way. Alrighty. So, what do you want to play?
I mean, normally I'm all for the tiny one county dude who's about to get squashed.
But what if we do that? What if we play my favorite location,
The Isle of Man? It's... I don't know. In HIP, that's just boring. I don't know.
Well, then.
I mean, I've been on a horrible blobbing kick and playing as one of the Carlings and trying to create the HRE in a new and exciting fashion, but we don't have to do that. There's all sorts of cool things. The Byzantium got reworked in HIP. Not massively, but there's a bunch of subtle changes that are interesting. If you play Vanilla CK2, you'll see that the de jure duchies map mode looks nothing like it does in Vanilla. Well, not nothing, but things are very much changed. The county boundaries are changed. There's also a lot of historical localization.
Iberia appears to have gotten lost.
I know, it's weird.
I'm sure there's a reason for it. There's always a reason for it. I don't know. We could Prussians.
We could Prussians.
Let's Prussians.
Sure. Let's
be fun.
Prussian Romuva craziness.
Cool. Which Prussian do you want to be?
I mean, Sambia is always a good start because they got Königsberg.
Well,
or at least where Königsberg will be.
Yeah, it's not Königsberg yet. Okay.
But we could make it that way.
But we could. And in fact, let's do that.
How do you say Königsberg in Lithuanian?
Well, Old Prussian. I know they're related, but they're not quite the same thing. Let's do this game.
A horrible thought occurs to me.
A horrible thought occurs to you all the time. What is this one?
Do you have Sunset Invasion on?
No.
Thank God.
Am I a fool? Do I wish to be sat upon by Aztecs? I think not.
I mean, speak for yourself about the being sat upon by Aztecs thing, but...
Excuse me, do you find yourself enjoying being sat upon?
I mean, depends on the Aztec in question.
And let's not go any further into that line of questioning. So...
Also, I hate to, be that guy, but our heraldry appears to be a swastika.
That's not a... It's the ancient reverse swastika thingy. Yeah. It's the one that they use for the signs for all the temples in Japan. It's the oh fuck, it's not a manju. God, it's not a manju. That's a pork bun.
But it would be funny if there was a, reverse swastika pork bun.
No. Well,
considering the non-kosher status of pork.
Oh my god.
And YouTube flags the video and takes us down.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do here? If you're wondering why it's going all these newbie flags up on this game, it's because I just installed it on this new computer. In fact, the reason why we are able to do this right now is because
he has joined the glorious PC gaming master race.
Yeah, I've been playing on a Mac laptop or various iterations thereof for about 10 years.
I mean, at least since I've known you.
Yeah. So what's our goal here? Hey, we have a city.
Yes, it's weird. They made the pagans surprisingly advanced. And I think some of them get cities as well as as well as church holdings.
Well, it's kind of a shit city, but it's not awful.
I mean, it exists.
Kranzkuren. Well,
Kranzkuren.
also, I don't think we're actually in Königsberg. I think that we're in.
I think we're in Königsberg.
Are we?
I think so.
Well, we could check.
Because isn't modern Memel just beyond that river in Skolovia?
That's Memel up there.
Yeah.
Well, and we might be in Königsberg.
Like, I thought that Königsberg was on that lagoon.
But I thought it's on that lagoon.
But
the other one, instead of the one that also has Varmia and what have you on it.
But we have both.
Okay, well...
Por qué no los dos?
Who are we gonna marry, and do we have children?
Yeah, we have a dude.
Okay, we have kids.
And
then they have kids.
And then they have kids.
So we have a dude. He's...
Not great.
Kind of awful, TBH. Can we improve that?
He is 15, so not appreciably.
Wait, he's 15?
Yeah.
He is not 15.
He is, in fact, 15.
Well, then why does he have an adult's face? He looks like he's at least...
Because HIP makes you get your adult face at 14 now. And you actually get married at 14.
Well, okay.
Even though you're still getting educated. It's a weird little overlap.
Okay. News to me.
Yeah.
I haven't played CK2 in a while. I've mostly been spending my time playing Civ 6 and various other nonsense.
EU4.
Well, especially EU4. We'll get to that in another episode.
Cheating horribly while playing as Scotland.
You know what? You can go...
Horrible cheating!
Sometimes you just want to make life turn out nicely, which it never does in real life. So, like,
especially not for the Scots.
Especially not for the Scots. Alright, who are we going to marry?
As I seem to recall, there's a horrible shortage of Romova women.
That's usually the case, yes. Wait, I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? Yeah, I'm doing this
that's the ones in your court.
I'm sorry, I'm very stupid. Alright, who can we marry?
We can marry a Jewish Khazar.
I wouldn't be averse to that, necessarily.
Are we going to have Jewish Prussians?
We could! That could be fun.
Well, there's a nice 11-year-old Khazar. Jesus, the horrible things this game makes you say.
There's a 21-year-old Khazar lady who...
Well, and one for the son too.
Yes, actually, the son could be betrothed to this lady.
The 11-year-old.
Yes, the 11-year-old. Well, he's only 15, so they're 4 years apart. It's okay. She'll get married when she's 14. It's great. Alternately, if we wanted to go with Romova women, our choices are all tiny children.
Or a priestess.
Or a priestess.
But if we do that, we should get a lustful one. Well, assuming we want to have more kids. Do we want to have more kids?
What's our succession system?
Gavelkind and nothing but Gavelkind. Gavelkind until the end of days.
Cool. So maybe we don't want to have more children, but also we don't really want the line to die out horribly, so...
Yeah.
Let's get married.
And these kids have more kids with kids of their own.
And their kids have more kids with kids of their own.
And one in the army.
One in the army?
Captain?
Major?
Sergeant!
That's it. Alright, so let's not go with glorious Jewish Khazar ladies. Let's go with that priestess. Yep. Be my friend. I'm gonna lose so much prestige, but that's okay.
Yeah, prestige is non-trivially difficult, or is non-trivially easy to get in this mod. Also, increasing tribal organization costs oodles of prestige now.
Oh, well, they changed that up then. Alright, let's marry her. And my son should marry...
Oh, excuse me.
Are there any...
There's a 13-year-old Lithuanian chick.
Uh-huh, and she's a courtier.
Seems slightly promising.
Well, let's see. Who is she? She's the daughter of the High Chief of Lithuania, so maybe good friends. And they are good friends, and they're friends, and they're friends.
Oh, good friends.
I'm not friends.
Plus, they're not taking over all of Eastern Europe.
I'm trying... Yeah, something like that. But it won't let me marry her. Oh, wait, I'm betrothed.
Angry sputtering noises,
Angry
dear leader.
I am the Tempest in a teapot, because I am the teapot in and of itself.
No, I thought you were the rabble.
Yeah, I'm that too. What's my ambition?
Make money. Make money.
Well, do I want to take over all these people?
Yeah, one could do that.
Also, what's my de jure duchy? There's a lot of it.
Yes.
considerable quantities thereof. Well, how strong are these
His
two?
duchy contains multitudes.
Yeah, they're weaker than me.
He's not.
No, he's not.
He is.
But these two are. So maybe I...
So charge. CHAERG.
Yeah. AERG. I don't understand.
Cherg!
What?
It's like you spell it badly so that somebody goes, no, charge!
Your memes are beyond me today at this hour. Yeah, okay. So then my ambition should be to take over the entire everything.
Well, if you want to game it, you go to get married, and so you
Yeah, I'll do that first.
get a quick little 10%.
What am I awful at? Nothing in particular except learning and stewardship, really. So let's be friends business, especially since I have a city.
And get all that extra money.
Okay, so let's set a nice little crown focus. Yes.
In Samba land.
Samba land.
So much Samba.
Such,
No bossa nova, just Samba.
Such wow, yes. Yeah, I should probably make the mayor happy with me. Oh, hey, the club-footed dude.
But they're old Prussian.
Well, yes. And do I have anybody who can possibly be a court physician? Probably not. Oh my god, I do. Hey, Diviner lady.
Diviner dude who's strong.
Oh wait, it's a man. It's a man.
It's a dude with his doodliness.
Or he's just a man.
They've got a couple new traits too, like you see on Svaidaba,
Where?
the steward. He's got that.
Oh, perceptive. That's
Yeah, they got a bunch of new genetic traits, including some for voices, actually.
for voices.
Yeah, like commanding voice or soothing voice.
Okay. I have a
Tuneful, I think, is one.
I have a child who lacks an education focus. Well, what would he be good at? Probably stewarding, wouldn't he?
One would hope.
So that's what he's going to do. All right. So, yeah. What's my levy look like? Is it awful? It's not terrible. And do I get normal vassal levies from the cities?
Possibly. Go into your military tab. A small one.
Looks like I do.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You'll like to get some heavy infantry for that.
all right. So day one, Monsieur.
Monsieur.
Yes, I know. We're on the wrong end of the continent. Way to conquest not backed by a claim carries hefty penalties.
Gotta say, you. Well, that's new from the China expansion.
Oh, really?
But yeah, you're pagan, so you can just conquest the shit out of that.
At the cost of 200 prestige.
Yeah, or you can subjugate him.
Well. Merp. Yeah, but I really just kind of want this land. I don't actually want to have a vassal yet. I'm not even...
I mean, you're not going to be able to... You'd need to work real hard to get that prestige. Easier just to get his land and murder him.
It is your preferred strategy. All right. Well, does he have any kids? He does have kids.
He has one.
I suppose.
One.
Am I good at murdering? I don't think so. Well, I'm actually surprisingly good at murdering. Wow, do I have like a super good murder counselor or something?
A moderately good murder counselor.
Moderately good murder counselor. Okay. Well, in that case, let's subjugate him, and then we'll murder him to death.
Straight in the face. Murdered.
All right. Raise a levy.
Or once you become duke, you can plot to...
Revoke, yeah. But I ain't a duke yet. All right. Shall we?
Yep. You hit the plus button.
Okay. Prepare for horrible death.
I mean, small amounts of death.
Procedure mode.
Prestige, actually, weirdly.
There's weird glorping noises happening in the background. Okay. We married. Yay, I fulfilled an ambition. Let's set a new ambition. An exciting one. Why would I want to have a daughter?
That's what they did instead of the have a kid one that increased your fertility.
Well, I could grow the size of my domain, and then I'd increase my stewardship, but someone said we couldn't do conquest.
Well, you don't have the prestige for it. You've got negative 44 prestige, unless we just wanted to sit around and do squat.
Well, I guess I could do the become king, but that seems a bit early, don't you think?
The Great Duke one might be more apposite.
But then I would need to have 2 dukedoms.
Well, you're currently a duke.
I am?
Yes.
When did that
You're a
happen?
high chief. So another thing about this mod is there's oodles and oodles of titular titles rolling around.
Yeah, that's right. You told me about that. Okay, well, let's do that.
Which is kind of great in that it makes your you get an extra
God, I have
domain slot.
ass awful prestige right now.
Well, it's because you lost 100 when you made it.
Yes. Or should we say no?
I mean, we're winning, so why would we say no?
True.
Well, there was that actor who showed up to the Oscars with just a button on that said no. And when asked what he was protesting, he just said, "I'm just no."
Who is this?
I forget. It was. Hold on, let me dredge up the old cell phone.
Hey,
The old Google box.
My son's a novice diplomat. Yeah, I know my vassal levies are going too long. Increase the speed!
Oscars, no button. Michael Shannon, that's who.
Who?
I mean,
Am I supposed to know who this is?
he's an actor. The face is fairly recognizable.
Yes, in that way that many faces are, without actually being relevant.
What has Michael Shannon been in?
Hey, sweet, I get prestige. And piety. Awesome sauce.
Hey, look. Positive prestige.
I know, it's great, right?
Prestigi.
Okay.
Or not, I suppose you could go to war just to make tributaries to get extra prestige.
I can also make a titular duchy of Old Prussians.
It costs stupendous amounts of cash.
Okay, so maybe I don't do that. And why can I even make that? Do I just have to have more than one Old Prussian?
I think so.
Well, does friend hate me? He hates me.
Of course, you just conquered him.
Well, he should be nice to me. I can appoint him to my council.
Come now.
Then he won't hate me, but then I would have trouble murdering him.
Well, he would still hate you, because appointing him to the council only makes him go up by 40.
True. So, how's about that murdering?
Well, he's in hiding, so
Is he?
you're going to have a difficult time with it.
Doko. Oh, there it is. No.
No, the mask. Up top.
I can't see anything in this new UI. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a bit weird.
Well, they made choices, as they say.
Yeah.
I could falsify evidence of his treason, and then arrest him, and just...
Murder him.
Yeah. What if I just straight up murdered him?
That one's more difficult. I think either the treason or the kidnap one might be easier.
Let's do some treason. Obviously
I'm gonna check that invite to plot button and see who else is possible. Oh, no.
Literally not a single human.
They'd be great members of the plot, they just don't like you.
Well, that's because they're all his council, and of course they
No, they're not. That's your mayor.
Chancellor of Warmia, Steward of Warmia.
Look at the last one.
Oh, well, whatever. Why doesn't he like me?
I don't know.
He likes me just fine.
But not enough, apparently.
Well...
To overcome those moral qualms. Silly moral qualms, always getting in the way of a good murder.
You and your murdering. So what do we do now?
It's not my fault this game incentivizes you to have absolutely terrible ethics.
I did? How did I do that?
I guess you usurped his Grand Duke title.
High Chieftain of... Oh, I did.
His High Chieftain.
God, this quantity of titular titles is really silly.
Titular titles.
Yes, titular.
Well, no, I was just gonna be like, that's ATM machine levels of redundancy.
Well, not in this context. So apparently I can do some other stuff now. I don't want to have 5 children. Have you seen how Ignited Gavelkind works? Well, that was a thrilling set of opening moves.
We got a one whole vassal.
I know, right? And just think how exciting it'll be next time on the Doomsmen.
Where we possibly might get a second whole vassal. maybe Dare We Dream 3?
I know, it could be pretty fun.
Oh, God. Just think of all the grand adventures ahead of us.
Think of all the grand adventures ahead of us. But for today,
we're done.
And thank you very much for joining us.
We've been the Doomsmen, and we've only got 50 years left on our actuarial lifespans.
Yeah, something like that. Mine's less than yours, though.
I mean, I'm older than you.
Yeah, and yet.
And yet. All right. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time. God, can you tab out of this thing?
No. Oh, wait, I was hitting Alt-Shift.
Alt caps lock?